Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. So today I'm going to be setting up my A7 or pocket size planner. Right now I'm currently in my Louis Vuitton small ring agenda, but I will be moving into my Moterm. So this is what I'm going to be using. So I do have this. This is the Moterm pocket size luxe, and it does have a flyleaf included in here. I have an unboxing, so you guys can check out my playlist that has all my unboxings if you are looking at sort of purchasing this and you want to see all of it in its glory. So I'm going to be switching out the rings. I will try to remember to timestamp it, so if you want to bypass it, but it is very quick to remove the rings, and you can just order rings on AliExpress when you are purchasing this particular planner. So this one is from AliExpress. I know you can purchase this planner on Amazon as well, but I don't know if you can get the replacement ring on Amazon. So I'm just going to take these out. All you need is a flathead screwdriver, and I could have done this off camera, but for some people who want to change out their rings and who are probably looking at it like, I don't need rings this big. This is probably a 30 millimeter, and I'm switching it to, I believe these are 19. This is quite a large, pocket size. So as you can see, you're still left with like the popper being silver, your hardware silver, but that doesn't bother me. I just like that my rings are a different color. So as you can see, the rings are considerably much bigger. So that is, I believe, 19, and these are 30, which are the original rings. And because it is a little bit thicker in size, and I'll show you the comparison between having, this one, like the small ring agenda from Louis Vuitton. That's the thing when you buy cheap screwdrivers, it doesn't have that magnetic I should probably bring up my other screwdrivers because this one is a bit more cumbersome. Let's do that. There you go. So I would suggest opening it because as you see, it's a little bit easier to go in. So I am going to be staying in pocket size going into the new year. I have everything in black croc, so you'll be seeing all of my reveals of what I'm using, and I am adding in another planner. So this will be one of them for my 2023 lineup. So what I'm going to do actually is take everything out of this, show you sort of a quick comparison of the two. I'm going to put in my flyleaf and close it. But this is the difference. I mean, as you can see, is considerably larger. As you can see here, that is it. So when you order the Luxe, just be aware that you are getting quite a bigger planner. It will hold much more. As you can see, these are only, I believe, 9 millimeters. I believe it's only 9 millimeters for the ones that are in the small pocket rings. So if you are looking for something to actually use as a planner, I would suggest more of the Moterm size because these are even larger rings than it normally comes with. And as you can see, it's definitely still very small. So I'm just gonna leave those cards in there. I won't take them out on camera. I'm just gonna pop everything out. So I do have all my lists, everything in here. Some coupons, some things from McDonald's. Let's take those out. And take out my pen. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I have a few things here that I'm going to be putting in. So I ended up purchasing some A5 inserts from Infinite Lotus, and I'm actually using the same inserts that are A5 in all of my planners. So For like to print for my pocket size, I print it at 55%, and that way I could just use them in multiple planners. I'm not going to purchase each size because that is just for me a waste of money. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to put in here is going to be this insert that I printed. I'm just going to pretty much use what I have already printed. And then I have here the Infinite Lotus 2023 calendar. It's probably going to be very hard to see. So I'm just going to stick some cardstock behind it. That way you can see it better. I don't know if this is going to make a difference. Maybe a lighter color might work a little bit better. So that is my 2023 year at a glance. And then I have these that I purchased. So I did try to use these side tabs in my small ring agenda, but it didn't work because it was very close to the edge, but in this one it will work perfectly. So I'm just going to grab my first tab and actually probably put it in front of my calendar. And then that way I can just go straight to the calendar quickly. Next, I'm going to put in this is my 2023 vision. So I did print it, and that way I can write some ideas, jot them down in here, and it can be on the go. And I think I'm going to put it behind something plain again. So let's put it behind this one. And then next is my calendar. So same thing. This is from Infinite Lotus. I printed it at 55%. And as you can see, it fits in here nicely. I have made inserts in the past and I enjoyed making them, but for this year, I just figured I would purchase them. I'm just going to take this cute little paper here with a cat. I've used this before. It's super cute. And put my month in here. And then I like that you can have some important dates and jot things down here as well. And let's put this in front of the calendar. So I'm going to take one of my dividers and put it in here. Next, I have all of these other inserts. So let's see what I'm going to keep. So I'm not going to use this one. My 2022 is almost up. And then I have November and December in here. I'm going to use this today. I think I should keep in my December and some of this note paper. So I'm just going to stick this note paper in here. I had printed these from an Etsy seller quite some time ago, maybe like 2 years ago, and I just found them in my stash. So I said, you know what, let me use them. And where is my notes that I have? So I always have my sort of running to-do list in here and, you know, things I want to buy that I always buy regularly. So I just keep it in here. So I'm actually going to keep December, even though we're almost done, and some note pages and some blank. And I'm just going to keep this actually in front of here. So let's do that. I could probably just use even another divider because I have so many. So let's leave December in here. And then put another divider. And then put in this for January. Then I have all of my lists, which I could use another divider for. And I think in my last video I said there was 5, but there's actually 6 dividers. And then put these lists in here. That way I can get to that quickly. And I'm going to label them afterwards. And you know what? In front of list, I think I'm going to put in this dashboard. And then I'm going to put these envelopes back in here to add some cards, which because I have the fly leaf, I probably don't need these extra little like envelopes. I do have some decor in it, but it's just a little card that I printed off from Pinterest and use Canva. And then I always like to have like a back sort of page. And then I think that's it. And then I'm going to stick this in my day. So let's put this by, even though I have these dividers now, I probably don't need those top tabs because I'm actually going to label all of these. So I don't need my top tab anymore. And then I think that's it. Maybe I'll leave in my 2023 year, or sorry, 2022. So let's put that in front and then do that. I think I got to cut the tops of those, but that's all right. And I can stick this at the front here. And I keep all of my, but you know what? I seen in a comment, someone was saying that when you use these magnetic clips, that it can desensitize your cards. And I will be putting some magnetic cards in here, so I don't want to do that. So let's go through it quickly. So I do have the flyleaf in here, and then I just have this front page. And you go into my calendar. I'm keeping both in here, 2022, 2023. I need to put another dot for November. Then I just have my 2023 vision, and then some cardstock. Then I have this cute little vellum with the kitty and the girl with her coffee. That is me in the morning. And then I have an appointment in December. And then you go into my January calendar. And I like that it's on 2 pages, so I could probably fill in a little bit more here. And then I have some space at the bottom as well. And then I'll go into my list section. I have some other things I want to add to my list. And then I have my envelope and just another cardstock here. So I'm going to add a pen to this, and this will be my everyday carry with me in my purse. And it's so useful to have this. I'm always referring to my list when I'm out, so it's super easy to access when I have this. And I think I may use this more of a wallet because I do have a lot more cards slots, and that way I don't have to carry around 2 wallets. And this is going to be my setup. So I may add things as a month goes by, add some more inserts and stuff to it, but this will be pretty much it for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the quick setup, and if you have any questions, definitely leave it down below, and then I will see you guys in another video. Bye.